this fucking election. What the fuck? I go to bed and it's like fucking Biden has like 200 electoral votes and fucking Trump has like 100. And I wake up and it's like there's 10 different. What the fuck is this? This is the exact same thing that happened in the first. How is it the exact same pattern? At the first election, everyone's calling Hillary. She pulls way the fuck ahead when you go to sleep. You wake up and then she's basically losing. How is this the same thing? It's just deja vu. It's the exact same patterns. I'm going to put together a video, or someone should, where you literally compare the votes side by side at each hour from this election 4 years ago. The swings are the same, right? I wouldn't have gone to bed last night with peace of mind, seeing that Biden had 100 more if I had known this. Fuck that! What is going on here? What's going on? What is this? What is going on? My country, America, how the fuck? I mean, yes, everyone knows there's right-wing people in certain parts of the country, left-wing people, others. What the fuck are you doing? Are you nuts? You want this fucker to be president? Okay, you gotta watch my video that I made. I put it out a few days ago. Where, yes, I know that when the National Guard was on the street, it was a reaction to the BLM protests, right? I got a little more melodramatic in that video saying, oh, it's like 1930s Germany, blah, blah. It's not real, obviously. They're there to stop or whatever. But, dude, it's still emotional. That fucking freaked me the fuck out. Are you kidding? I don't want fucking police on the street. Not police. No, I do want police. That was not what I meant. I meant, I don't want army on the street. That's fucking crazy. I don't want boarded up shit. Now you're going, oh, that's not the election. That's because people are fucking stupid because of BLM. Blah, blah. I know, but fucking A, as a Jewish person, my last clip, you see fucking the military in the streets. You see a guy like fucking Donald Trump as president. And just on a very core level, even though it's not the same situation, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. How did you guys all vote for Donald Trump? Again. Look, the first fucking election, read this clip. Go to Michael Moore's website, right? Read the thing that he said, right? He said this is why he thought Trump was going to win the first election for fucking years. Even though everyone was saying Hillary was going to win. He's like, no, Trump's going to win, and this is why. He's so smart. This is about the first election, not this one. But he said, the reason why Trump won, fuck everything you've heard, right? It's because when people go to the election, right, they're in the little tiny voting booth, separated from everyone else. They have all this stress in their life because that's how everyone in America is, right? We're all about go, 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 go. And yet there's all these obstacles, and that makes us all upset, right? So they get to a little voting booth. They look to the left, they look to the right. Nobody's here. This is their one time in their day where they have their own privacy. Their busy work day. It's in a little voting booth alone. And this is them, right? This is your time. The whole rest of the day and week, you're doing other people's shit. This moment in the voting booth belongs to you. So these people get there to the voting booth like this. They're all like, ooh, my own little area. Right? My own little private area. No one will know what happens right here, right? They get the little election form. They look down at the page. Check off either Donald Trump, this is the first election, remember, or Hillary Clinton, and they all go in their heads, ooh, I know logically I should do Hillary Clinton. Logically, I have to vote for Hillary Clinton, right? But what if I don't? What if I'm the one guy who doesn't vote for Hillary Clinton? In my own little space, I'm going to vote for a guy as crazy as Donald Trump. And they go down, and they check off the little checkbox for Donald Trump, and they get this little dopamine rush in their brain, like they just took like the tiniest line of cocaine, and they're like, I did it. I actually voted for Trump. Ooh, it feels kind of stimulating in like a very mildly sadistic kind of way, right? And they put the pen down, they turn around, they know they've done something a little naughty here. Ooh, a little naughty. I've been naughty, I've been a little naughty. And then they turn around. They're now not in their little private little area anymore. And they go back to their life, which is a life that is filled with positivity usually and opportunity, a lot in part due to a guy not Donald Trump being the fucking president. Point being, is all about this sense of, in my little world, I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna do something as crazy as voting for fucking Donald Trump, the guy on The fucking Apprentice, to be president. But dude, this was about the election 4 years ago. He's already been voted once, and it's the exact same thing. What? America, look. Like, I don't even get it. You like his Twitter feeds? What? You just hate Joe Biden that much? Look, I've disliked the guy too, to an extent, But he's not the worst thing ever. I mean, do you think, I guess just a lot of people think, I'm 33. But I guess a lot of people think that if they voted Joe Biden president, he would be the worst Democratic president in history. So many people must just think this, or at least in the last 30 years since the average adult has been born, or or the average adult that's not like senior citizen has been born. But it's like, what? Is he really going to be that bad? That bad? Who are the other Democrats since I've been born? It was Bill Clinton, and then it was, I guess Al Gore was a candidate, and then I don't even remember, but it has to be that. Most people there might be so many people who feel that if Joe Biden was president, he would be the worst ever. Even though, how do you even get worse than Trump? I don't understand. Okay, amendment to that. It must be a lot of people who think that, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm just too spaced out and upset. Oh my God. I'm scared, because like, if Trump won, right? Trump won 4 years ago, right? But I did just kind of think it was all this kind of Michael Moore thing about people don't really want him to be president. It's more just like this kind of dopamine rush of voting for him. But if he wins again, I mean, I live in California, in Los Angeles, so I'm not around a ton of right-wing people, but wow, if he wins again, it changes my whole opinion of right-wing people. Because it really isn't at all about, like, now that this dopamine rush. Like, people have seen what he does. They've seen his Twitters all the time. They've seen how obnoxious and how very obviously probably a racist, or they've seen how terrible he is firsthand, and they're voting for him again. So I have a lot of people who say they're going to move to another country if he wins again. But honestly, I'm feeling like I want to move to another country, not just because he's won, he's going to be president, but I don't want to be around so many people, who would vote for this guy again. I don't want to be living in a society with people like that. Yeah, I just don't. Yes, people are mean and cruel everywhere. It's not just America. It's human nature. Everyone's very selfish. Read fucking Ayn Rand is a little too much, but read fucking Atlas Shrugged. Look, it's true to an extent. Everyone is very selfish. Well, Ayn Rand's not from America. She is talking about people overall, not just Americans. But that's probably not the best tactic to say here. But a tactic, the best thing to say. But honestly, like, if Trump wins again, it says something about the people in America specifically. It just does. So I feel like I want to move. Now, I would not move to England or anywhere in England besides London because of Brexit. What does that say about those people, you know? But this would be like if Brexit was already voted on, England had left the EU, and they were already had left the EU, and for maybe 10 or 20 years they had been on their own, and everything had gone to absolute shit because of it. And then they voted to stay out. They voted still not to be part of the EU. That's what that would be like, and that hasn't happened yet in England. If he wins again here today, it's like, what does it say about the people in America? You've seen it. You've seen how he is. You've already seen how terrible he is. And you're voting for him again anyway. And I just, it scares me. It scares me that this is the average person in America when I walk down the street. You're not just someone now who voted for Donald Trump. You're someone who voted for him after you've already seen what's happened for 4 years, and you're still voting for him. I mean, come on, like that's just. I'm scared. I'm scared if this happens. I don't like Americans. The last girl I dated was from England. Now I'm semi in a potential pre kind of relationship thing with someone from Asia, and it's like I see American people, and well, this is about my dating life. This is about my dating life. It's entirely different. Obviously, I think American women are very attractive. I'm very attracted to them, but I'm afraid. Not just about American women. I'm afraid of Americans overall, and about. I mean, I was talking about in relation to my girlfriends that I had. That's the reason why I brought up American girls. But the point being, yeah, like, and why I've dated non-American girls is, Americans. I'm scared of Americans. I'm scared. Oh God, if he wins again, it's just. I mean, like I have buddies who joke about moving out just because if he's president. I want to move out because of what does it say about the average American who voted for him like this again? Like, that's what I'm scared of. That's what I'm frightened of. And on top of it, I just don't really want to be in a country anymore that doesn't pass common sense gun laws when there's murder after murder after murder after murder after murder. That's why it's common sense gun laws. And now a country without Ginsburg in the Supreme Court, without other women, who knows what's going to happen now. I feel like America if Trump wins. It's the Mike. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, you got to see it. It's the best show ever. And Mike Ehrmantraut, the character, has a very good quote at the end when he's talking about Walter White, and he says, Walter, you're a time bomb. Tick, 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 tick. And I sure as hell don't want to be there for the boom. And I feel like that, not about Walter White, but about America at this point, especially if Trump wins. Tick, tick, tick. And I don't want to be there for the boom.